everybody. Tonight we're going to go over the front kick. We have Miss Long here and we have Miss Music. First thing we're going to start off is remember every kick that we have from white belt right at the moment, kick-wise, we're going to start it off with the front stance. So Miss Long is going to demonstrate a front kick for me. So right leg front stance. Kick! Ah! Kick! Ah! Alright, throw. Now Miss Music is going to demonstrate it this direction. Right leg front stance. Kick! Get! Front kick. Kick! Get! Kick! Get! Alright, throw. Alright, so now we've seen the kick. And to start off, we need to understand there are 4 parts to every kick. Chamber, extension, recoil, and set down. You ready to show me the 4 parts of the kick?
Yes, ma'am.
So right leg front stance. Ah! She's going to demonstrate the chamber. Chamber with knee up. Knee will point at your target. Extension with the foot. Recoil. And then set down. So now we're going to do it with Miss Music on this direction. Right leg front stance. Kick. Get. We're going to chamber, extension, recoil, and set down. That was all 4 parts of the kick, for the front kick. Alright, throw. Throw. Alright. So now first thing we're going to do is go to our right leg front stance, face this direction. Face that direction. Right leg front stance, keep up! First thing we're going to do is 1, chamber your knee. Knee is bent, has an angle. 2, extension. 3, recoil. And 4, set down. 1, chamber. 2, extension. 3, recoil. 4, set down. Alright. Now in this time, we're going to try to do all 4 steps together. The chamber, extension, recoil, and set down. Keep. Ah! Keep. Ah! Keep. Ah! And ready position. Now one thing I didn't talk about was the foot position. Almost all of our kicks have a certain foot position. The front kick, foot position, you're going to point your foot down, curl your toes back because you want to hit with the ball of your foot, not your toes, because you don't want to hurt your toes, obviously. So if you ladies please sit down, face forward, hands behind your back, right leg forward. Cross your left leg underneath you. So what we're going to do is we're going to point our toes down, our foot, and then curl our toes up where the ball of our foot is showing. So when we strike our target, this is the part we want to strike with. Same over here on Miss Music, right here. So what we're going to do, go ahead and relax, ladies. First thing we're going to do is point our foot down and curl our toes back. That is the front kick foot position. Now we're going to chamber our knee. For our front kick, chamber your knee with foot. You should already have your foot position already. Extension, recoil, and set down. Relax your foot. So now we're going to go 1, point your toe down, foot down. 2, curl your toes back. 3, bend your knee. 4, extension. 5, recoil. 6, set down. And make sure you relax your foot. Let's try it again. 1, point your foot down. 2, curl your toes back. 3, bend your knee. 4, extension. 5, recoil. 6, set down. And relax. Now we're going to do all these steps from our front stance. Ready position. Right leg front stance. Keep up! Alright, from this point, when they execute their front kick, they will do the foot position, they will do the chamber, extension, recoil, and set down. Keep! Yeah! Keep! Yeah! Keep! Ah! Okay, now we're going to switch stances. Toe to toe. Ah! Same thing. We're still going to make sure we have that foot position every time we kick. And we're going to do all 4 parts of the kick. Chamber, extension, recoil, and set down. Keep! Ah! Keep! Yeah! Keep! Yeah! And ready position.
How we doing? We'd like to thank Miss Music for teaching, Miss Dinian, as I should call her, for teaching the front kick for us. Now we're going to move right on into the second kick in this white belt curriculum, which is going to be the roundhouse kick. Now this roundhouse kick is going to be delivered with a different part of your foot. As you remember with the front kick, we were told that we're going to strike with the ball of our foot with our toes curled back. With the roundhouse foot, we're going to hit with the top part of our foot. Okay, so basically, if I take Miss Violet here and I take her leg, just like this, and I show you this part of her foot, see I'm making her hop. We just passed Easter, right? So we got a little hoppity hop. All right, so here we go. This is the part we're going to strike that target with when we hit it. That make sense? I don't know why this is oddly satisfying, just smack her foot. But anyway, all right, this kick is going to have 4 parts in it, just like the front kick is. It's going to have a chamber, extension, a recoil, and a set down. But we're going to add a part in there, which is going to be called the tabletop. Now first I want to start these ladies out by demonstrating this roundhouse technique. And honestly, I'm going to let them demonstrate it because I want to see how much skill that they've lost over this time that we've been on our little break. So I'm going to grab this fancy little target right here. I'm going to have Violet face me. I want you to move forward a little bit, sweetheart. There, that way you're not falling off the mats like you were when you're doing the front kick. All right, I want you to execute a left leg front stance. Hey!
Yep.
On my command, I want you to execute a roundhouse, striking this target. Understand these directions?
Yes, sir.
Hey!
Yep.
What in the world? What in the world? Where's your roundhouse kick at? Where's your roundhouse kick at?
I don't know, sir.
I don't know, sir. I bet if you were in a sparring match, you'd throw that roundhouse right now, wouldn't you?
Yes, sir.
Give me your front stance. Give me your front stance. You better kick this target. Hey!
Hey!
Oh, looky there, all of a sudden the memories come flooding back. Let's try it again. Hey!
Hey!
Recoil, set it down. Don't over-rotate. Hey!
Hey!
Excellent job. See? All we had to do was jog the memory. All right. Let's see what you got,
Yes, sir.
Miss Adina. All right. Give me a right leg front stance.
Ah!
Very good. All right, here we go. No, I'm sorry, you're not that sharp. Roundhouse kick on my command, striking this target. Understand these directions.
Yes, sir.
Hey!
Ah!
Come on, drive through. Hey!
Ah!
What was that? Your head's over here. You got to keep your head on the target. You're like this. Look like RoboCop. What's wrong with you? Come on. Hey!
Ah!
Oh, looky there. See, when you can see the target, it's easier to hit, isn't it?
Sir.
Hey!
Ah!
Please practice at home. I do not want you to fail as miserably as these two ladies have done today. It's a roundhouse kick. Red belt. Here we go. Hey!
Ah!
Looky there. She even recoiled. Kept her balance. I'm shocked that you kept balance. You got the little hobbit feet. That's why you can't stand up. All right, June B, ladies, face forward, please. Excellent job. Excellent job. Those of you at home, please rewatch that demonstration. These ladies actually did a pretty good job once they got on the right track. All right, now the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to have you follow along with the instructions that I'm going to give them. I want both of you to sit down on the floor, please. Violet, I want your feet turned this way. Excellent job. Slide this way just a little bit. There you go. Adina, you're pretty small. You can fit in one square, so I'm going to leave you right where you're at. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I want you guys to lean back onto your elbows. Yes, there you go, just like that. Adina, I didn't even notice you get any shorter there. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through all the parts of this kick, all right? Now, we know the foot position is going to be very simple, right? This time, you will point your toes down, see? And the foot down, so you can strike with the top of your foot. I like to leave it nice and relaxed so it whips out there with some speed and some power, right? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to say chamber. They're going to bring their left knee up. Bring it up, ladies. Chamber. Good. And their foot should be pointed down, not lazily propped up on the floor so they don't have to hold their chunky little leg up. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Now I'm going to add another movement. It's called a tabletop. What they're going to do now is they're going to roll onto their right side. Tabletop. Now, if you look at both ladies, you'll see a couple of things wrong. Adina wants to curl up in a fetal position, and Violet is bringing her knee way over the top. You want this bottom leg to be straight out right where it was, and you want to bring this, don't move your hip, bring this knee up here like this. See? This is going to be your tabletop. Notice the knee is in line with that leg, so hold that right there. Just like that. All right, Adina, same thing for you. You got lazy legs today. Turn it. There you go. Bring it up. There it is, right there. Now you got a tabletop. Now, When I say 3, you're going to extend the leg. You should not extend it over here. It should extend right here. It should extend right where your knee is aiming. 3, extension. Good. 4, recoil. Now when I say 5, you're going to roll back onto your both hips and set down. 4, 6, 5, whatever, set down. There we go. Look at that, ladies. Same legs, right?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Let's do it. Chamber. Tabletop. Where's that knee got to go? Where's that knee got to go? Straighten this out. There you go. You don't want to be curled up in the ball. Extension. Recoil. Set down. You guys follow along at home. Here we go. Chamber. Tabletop. Woo, look, even Adina's getting it. Extension. Recoil. Set down. Woo, one more time. Here you go. You ready, ladies?
Yes,
you
sir.
ready at home? Let's do this. Chamber. Tabletop. Extension. Recoil. Set down. Outstanding. All right, ladies, please stand up for me. All right, you folks at home, you might think the most important part of this kick is going to be the leg you're kicking with. And that's not true. When it comes to our hip rotating kicks, and many of our kicks, the most important part of the kick is what we call the pivot. Okay? Now when I say pivot, that's going to be done with the foot you're standing on. So if I go to kick Violet, and I just do like this, you see where my leg is? Look at that positioning. Right there. You see that? That's not what we want. Now if you watch this foot right here that I'm standing on, watch what it does. When I bring this leg up to go into the tabletop portion, it's going to turn. You see that? And I'm going to wobble because I ain't got no knees under me. Here we go. I'm going to do it again. Pivot. See that? Now it turns my hip over, so when I extend, I hit her in that position there. So as we execute the technique, boom, pivot, and come back. So ladies, do you understand what pivot means?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. I want you to execute a right leg front stance. Hey!
Yeah!
Now there's going to be some wobbling here because these positions are not easy to hold. You have to do them over and over to build strength. Are you ready, ladies?
Yes, sir.
All right. Number 1, chamber. I did not say tabletop.
Sorry, sir.
2, tabletop. 3, extension. 4, recoil. 5, set down. All right, one of the things that we need to make sure that we do is long.
Yes, sir.
Remember how I said point the knee?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now that you're standing up, you're curling that knee back over here.
Yes, sir.
In all actuality, you're aiming your kick over here.
Yes, sir.
So let's do this again. Chamber. Tabletop. Oh, I got you. There you go. See where this knee's going? There. Your body doesn't have to turn. Straighten out. Bend your knee that way. At your hip. At your hip. Don't go retarded. Here we go. Straighten it out. There. Now extend it. Recoil it. Set it down. Boom. Very good. Now notice the foot she was standing on had to pivot. Let's do the same thing with Violet. Are you ready? Bring it up. Tabletop. Boom. Now we want to bring this knee here. See that? Now extend that leg. Boom. Recoil. Good. Set down. Back to your stance. All right, ladies, you got that?
Yes, sir.
All right, now let's see if we can do all that in one smooth motion. Are you ready, ladies?
Yes, sir.
Hey!
Ah!
All right, let's try a little speed. A little effort into it. Hey!
Ah!
Good. Aim that knee at your target because wherever your knee is pointing, that's where your foot will go, correct?
Yes, sir.
What are we doing down here at home? We're twisting and pivoting that foot, just like we're squishing a bug, right? Here we go. Hey!
Ah!
Right on the ball of that foot. Recoil and set down. Now notice both of these ladies are keeping their upper body up to maintain balance. Don't let your hands flail. That will just make you off balance. Here we go. Hey!
Ah!
Very good. Hey!
Ah!
Very good, ladies. Toe to toe.
Ah!
All right, here we go. We're going to do the right leg now. You at home should be on the right leg roundhouse. Hey! Oh, come on, Miss Long. Stop curling them hobbit feet up.
Yes, sir.
Hey! Very good. Hey! You have got to fix that stance, little girl. There you go. Your foundation is killing you on your kicks. You at home, never be afraid to go back and review your stances and get stronger at them. Here we go. Hey! Good. Hey! Good. Now, ready position, ladies. To demonstrate how difficult this kick is to do slowly and in the air, I want you to look at the difference now. Miss Violet, will you please face me? All right. Right leg roundhouse. Are you ready? Just be in the left leg front stance. There you go. On my command, execute that kick. Are you ready?
Sir.
Hey! Good. Again. Oh, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. Overachiever. Hey! You want to tell me why you're messing up your stance?
I know, sir.
Hey! Pretty cool. Keep that body weight up on that leg. Hip over ankle, right? Hey! That's good, but you missed target. I jumped a little because you're scared. Hey! Come on now, it's right here. Hey! Don't do no good to be able to kick high if you kick over the target, folks. Hey! You got to be able to kick where you want to kick. Hey! 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 Outstanding. Now let's see if Miss Long can pull it off. Are you ready? Face me, Miss Long. You're going to do a right leg front stance. Hey! You're going to execute a left leg roundhouse. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. This is up here now. It's almost as tall as a fourth grader. You think you can hit it?
Yes, sir.
Hey! Come on, hit it. Don't just reach up and touch it with your toes. And you're looking over here. Focus on your target.
Yes, sir.
Hey! Come on now. Hit the target. Hey! Come on, Ardina, be a man. Hey! Oh, no wonder you can't win a sparring match. You ain't kicking hard enough for me to know you're there. Hey! Ooh, see what happens when you make her mad? Here we go. Hey! Oh, she can do it! What's all this? Are you riding your motorcycle to the karate class? Here we go. Hey! Good. You're trying to control those arms, and I appreciate that. One more time. Give me a good one. Nice and solid. Hey! Oh, I had a little thump on it, didn't it? Ready position, ladies. Oh, that's very, very good. All right.
Hi guys, how are you doing today? I have Miss Minden here and Miss Music helping me out today. What we're going to demonstrate for you guys is a rear leg side kick. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and have a seat on the floor. We're going to put our right leg out when we do this kick, and we're going to go ahead and lay back on our elbows. Miss Minden is going to help me demonstrate to you the foot position for this kick, which is a bladed foot, and you're going to pull your toes back so you don't catch them on anything when you kick. Right here is where you want to hit on that target. Thank you. All right, so what we're going to do is, there's 4 parts to every kick: a chamber, an extension, a recoil, and a sit. They're going to chamber. Go ahead and move that leg down for me. And then they're going to tabletop. When they tabletop, their gluteus maximus is pointed at that target. Okay? You're going to bring that foot up there. Point it at your target. Extension. Recoil. And set it down. Alright. Now I'm going to count. And you guys are going to chamber, tabletop, extend, recoil, and set it down.
Yes,
Alright?
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, 3. Get that foot up there at your target. 4, 5. All right, are you guys doing it along with us? You can go back and you can watch this as many times as you need to get through it, okay? So you guys are going to go ahead and ready position. step forward, Miss Music. And Miss Nana, if you'll turn back. We are going to do this kick with our right leg, so they're going to get into a left leg front stance.
Cue.
All right. So I'm going to count, and they're going to demonstrate the technique. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, 3. Have it. 4. I'm following.
Sorry, guys. I'm still recovering from knee surgery, so I've been out for a while.
Here, we got this. Let's start over. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now let's go into do it one more time. 1. This is a real leg kick, honey. So set that leg down. Bring that leg up there. Tabletop it. Right there. 2, 3, 4. When you extend that leg, it's going to be cute. Not over here. So look at your target. Try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, something we hadn't talked about yet was the pivot. So when you're in that stance, what does that front foot do when you chamber for that kick? Do you know? It turns. So it pivots, just like that, when you bring that leg up, right? So that's what you got to do. Make sure every time you kick, you're pivoting on that foot. You ladies ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see it.
Hey! Cue! Hey! Hey! Cue! Hey!
Oh, so where's your balance at, Miss Music?
Hey! Cue! Hey!
Watch that foot position.
Hey! Cue! Hey!
All right. Ready position. Could I have somebody hold the bag for me, please? Face your target. Front stance.
Hey! Hey!
Don't turn too far. Line yourself up. Every time you have a target, you have to line yourself up on that center line.
Hey! Hey!
One more time.
Hey! Hey!
Thank you. Ready position. Hi guys, how are you doing? So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a back kick right now. And we're going to get into a right leg front stance.
Cue!
Go ahead.
Cue!
All right. So when I say back kick, everybody thinks you're kicking backwards. That's exactly right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the chamber on this kick. When you chamber, this front knee is going to come straight up. You've got your chamber, now your head's going to turn, right? When you extend, you're going to extend back into your target, right? Right? You're going to hit with the heel of that foot, okay? Sorry, let me let that go for you. You're also going to recoil and set down, but I kind of messed up our balance there. So let's see if Miss Music can demonstrate that kick for us real quick.
Hey! Hey!
All right, so we've got that, right? So let's try to break it down into a few more steps. 1, chamber, and look. 2, extension. 3, recoil. 4, set it down. One more time. Chamber and look. 2, extension. 3, recoil, and set it down. All right, very good job. That's good control. All right, so let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, forward. All right. Now I'm gonna key off.
Keep up! Keep up!
All right. This kick can be done from either leg, as most of our kicks can. So we're gonna switch legs.
Keep up! Keep up!
Same technique on both sides. You have a chamber, an extension, a recoil, and a set down.
Keep up!
Also, make sure you have that foot position. You're gonna hit with the heel straight into your target.
Keep up!
All right, ladies, good job. We're gonna go ahead and ready position real quick. I'm gonna ask Miss Smith to come over and hold it back for us so we can see how that kick looks. All right, go ahead. Good job. Don't lean forward.
Yes, ma'am.
Better. All right. Thank you, Miss Smith. So we've also got what we call a turn back kick. So since we've already worked on our back kick, what we're going to do is go ahead and go into our turn back kick. Would you be able to demonstrate that for us, Miss Music?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So go ahead and step back just a little bit. Get into a right leg front stance. And show us what you got. All right. Less of a spin, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into our right leg front stance. And we're going to work on that turn. So we're going to go ahead and move Miss Music back to where she was so we can all see what she was doing. What stance is this, Miss Music? It's okay. We know we like to confuse you. All right. So when we turn, what are we doing? We look, right? Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to turn and look all the way around, right? So you still have to what? Chamber, extension, recoil, set down, right? Okay. Let's see it. So I'm going to say 1, and you guys are going to turn.
Yes, ma'am.
1. All the way around. Bend your knees. It'll help you turn. Bring that foot around. No. You're here, right? We have you facing this way, right? We're going to turn and bring that foot to here. 2, chamber. 3, extension. Or recoil. 5, sit down. So when you turn, you're bringing that front foot, that back foot, sorry. You're bringing that back foot around. Okay? All right. 1, chamber. That's 2, sorry. 3, no, you're good. 3, extension. 4, recoil. 5, set it down. Let's try it all together. You gotta bring that foot around. It flows better. Flew away there, did you? Take a slip. All right. Ready position.
Miss Smith.
Go ahead and scoot this way a little bit. Just back up. Come forward. There we go. Scoot over that way. Line up on your target. All right. See how she's turning and looking at that target? One more time. Ready position. Thank you. Ready position, ladies.
And for the last kick in the white belt curriculum, it's going to be the step behind side kick. Now, if you remember the rear leg side kick that you learned in the previous portion of this video, what you've experienced is how to bring that rear leg from the back, bring it around, fire it out, bring it back, recover back into your stance. Okay, now what we're basically going to do is the step behind side kick. Now, the step behind portion is a technique all in itself. So if I am, say, let's try this from a back stance. If I'm in a back stance in this position right here, and I want to throw a very powerful front leg side kick, what I want to do is step behind. See that? See how that foot comes around behind? Boom. Notice that heel and this glute are aiming towards my target. Then as I rock my weight back, I'm going to extend the side kick and recover back into my stance. So as I execute this kick and demonstrate it for you, we're going to do it a couple different ways, okay? Miss Beauty's going to be my assistant in this particular video, but I'm going to call Mr. Walker in to hold the bag for me so that I can execute this kick. Miss Beauty, can I get you to stand right over here in this corner, please? All right. Now, if you'll look at Mr. Walker, he's going to hold this target. Now, there's a couple of ways I can do this. I can do this kick from here and derive some power, firing in here. Or, bring it back on a little bit. I can create a gap between the distance, and I can develop more velocity towards him, developing even more power, but yet closing distance at the same time that I do the step behind. So from this position here, we can fire it in here. Thank you, sir. All right, Miss Music. Okay, now, as you see how that kick works and how we can bring that momentum and that velocity, we can either cover distance or we can add power to a shorter kick. So it can be used in more ways than one, all right? Miss Music, I would like for you to execute, facing the camera, a right leg back stance. Hey!
Hey!
Excellent job. All right. Now I want you to follow along at home. On my command, I want you to step behind. One, step behind. Good. Now look how her hands and her body is still aimed at the target. Her hip is now aimed at the target, and her stepping heel is aimed at the target. Now all we're going to do on step 2 is execute the same side kick you learned earlier in the video. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
2.
Hey!
Boom. And then she recovers it back and steps right back into her back stance. Back stance. There you go. Recovery is very important with any technique. If you don't have a rapid recovery, you've robbed half of the power out of the technique and half of the speed out of it. Everything that is done in martial arts is done on an arc of power, just like this. It has a peak, a beginning, a peak, and an end. Your peak is generally when you strike the target. Boom. The end is when you fully recovered. So if you do an extension and hit the target, and you don't recoil, you just rob half the power, half the speed out of that target. Plus you've left your body limb out there for someone to take advantage of. Recovery is the same way. If you do not recover back to your basic stance after throwing a technique or a combination of techniques, you will be defenseless. You are ready to defend or attack once you recover. So always finish your stances. Always finish your recovery. All right, are we ready again?
Yes, sir.
Let's follow along at home. Here we go. 1, step behind. Good. 2, kick.
Hey!
Good, recover. All the way back. Boom, look at that. Follow her all the way back, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm going to have you face this way, man. Beautiful job. All right, here we go. 1, step behind. 2, execute the kick.
Hey!
3, recover. Good. Again. 1, 2,
Hey!
3. Good. Here we go. 1, 2,
Hey!
3. Good. Now, I want you to pay close attention to what this back foot is doing. It's coming behind the front foot. That's why it's called a step behind. Makes sense, doesn't it? All right, here we go. 1, 2,
Hey!
3. Beautiful job. Now turn to face me. All right, here we go. Same thing. Give me a good back stance. Good, solid form. I like that, Miss Music. Here we go. 1, 2,
Hey!
3. Recover. Good. 1, 2,
Hey!
3. Recover. Very, very good. All right. Now I'm going to have you turn this way again, Miss Music, just like this. There you go. Face that way. Good. Now, on my command, she's going to put all of these parts together all the way back to the recovery. I want you to follow along at home. Do you understand these directions, Miss Music?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Hey!
Hey!
Good. Don't forget that foot position. Blade that foot. Hey!
Hey!
Good. Again. Hey!
Hey!
Woo! Beautiful. Again. Hey!
Hey!
Good. Jubi. Right. Say up. Yeah. Jubi. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand that when it comes to kicking, you saw many of us rotating out in this video. Even higher ranks, if we don't practice these kicks quite often, we will lose balance. We will fall about the floor. We will struggle to remember the nuances of the technique. That's why we tell you to practice, 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 practice. It's another reason why we're shooting these videos. This has been a long time coming. This pandemic has put us into a place where we should have been a couple of years ago. Shooting these videos so you folks at home can practice and learn our techniques better. Please watch these videos. Don't be afraid to rewind them. Don't be afraid to do them again and again and again to get these basic techniques. What you have just seen is the conclusion of all white belt technique kicks. And we thank you for participating. Good.